Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is Tuesday. It is this week's edition of Tuesday Cruise Day. And once again, I am joined by a couple of special guests, which we'll come on to very, very soon. And yes, you all know who I am. It's David here. It's JTA Travel. And thank you for bearing with us. It's very, very busy at the moment. And we are getting to all the inquiries, particularly in the cruise side. And we've got a great team that are assisting in every way they can. We have adjusted our opening times for the cruise team just a little bit so that we can get to all of the changes and amendments that we need to make, particularly with the airlines that are changing, the cruise lines that are changing a few itineraries. So Monday to Friday, cruise team are there 9 till 4, and from 4 o'clock they will still be beavering away at dealing with your email inquiries that are coming in. And on Saturday, the lines will be open between 9 and 1. Okay, so it's Saturday 9 to 1. The team will still be here around those times, but they are dealing with all of your booking amendments and requests. So please do bear with us. We are getting to them as quickly as I can. So I did mention that we had two special guests. My first faithful guest that I have joining me, as usual, is the Bella Question. There we go. Bella Question is live and waiting to be rang. If you have any questions or comments or just want to say hello today, please do so. The bell will ring. And I'm sure that you're going to have lots of questions for my other special guest today. It's Nikki from Princess Cruises. Hello, Nikki.
Hi, nice to be here.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. All good.
Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have got Princess Cruises in the building. Now, I'm very excited about this, Nikki.
I'm very excited too.
We've got a great relationship with Princess Cruises, but they've literally not had a visitor for many years.
I know, we've been lacking, but we're here now.
Well,
we're ready to go.
It's been hard times, hasn't it? Hard times. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, and all those agents that have recently joined us, please do ask any questions if you've got for Princess Cruises. Nikki's raring and ready to answer them, aren't you?
Absolutely.
It's a great opportunity whilst we have our guests in the studio that you get some of the questions you want answered. Done. And if you've got them after the video is finished, don't you worry. We can get to them later. Just pop them onto the chat there. But no, I think it's about time we told all of our wonderful agents a bit more about Princess Cruises, and in fact, where and who, and let's start with the basics.
So,
Princess Cruises, tell us about yourself.
So, who are we? So, we are an American line, but we are part of the wider Carnival Corporation. So, for those of you who've cruised before or maybe are aware of some of the other cruise lines, some of our sister ships are P&O, Holland America, Cunard, Seabourn, and we all kind of work pretty closely together. We, from a UK point of view, are based out of Southampton. So again, we've got some of our sister brands with us in our head office in Southampton.
It's a great head office, can I just say that?
It is, because we overlook
I
the
do
water.
like that office.
We do. It's brilliant. And when you come in on a ship, if you do sail out from Southampton or you sail back in, you can see the building from there. So yeah, it's a very great place to be if you love cruise, because all the brands, and we've got lots of miniature ships and everything, so it's lovely. So
and lots of balconies.
Yes, a lot of balconies, which absolutely leads into what you should be, looking to sell from a customer point of view. So from a Princess perspective, we are, as I said, we're a US line. We use US dollars on board. We are premium cruising, so we pride ourselves on our service. And we really go out of our way to make sure we look after our guests at every single opportunity. Our ships are mid-size, so we have some smaller ones that are around 2,500 up to our larger and newer ships like Enchanted Princess and Discovery Princess. They hold around 3,500 at maximum capacity.
And in today's age of cruising, 3,500 isn't a big ship still, is it?
Isn't, no. It means that when you get on board, when your guests get on board, they can find their way around really easily. So you don't have this, like, I'm still going, you can find your way round, and with the technology that we have on board, that really helps with that. And the crew get to know you. So you're on after a few days and they know you. Hello, Mr. David, how are you?
Yes.
We know what you like to drink, and we have that intimacy that you get with that medium to large size as opposed to the really, really big ships.
I'm going to reiterate that, because
Thank you.
I always had a glass of Cloudy Bay waiting for me.
Oh, nice.
Every time I walked past a certain bar. So that was good. He knew I was coming somehow. I was going
See you through your medallion.
So, I mean, Princess Cruising, we're known for this fantastic, midship, great service, awesome food. Okay.
Absolutely.
Any other key things that Princess Cruises are known for?
So we're known for having a couple of extras from an onboard point of view. So best pizza at sea.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. And that pizza is included in your cruise fare, so your customers won't pay any more, but it's absolutely fantastic. We are also known for our destinations. That's a big key point, particularly when you're working with JTA, booking packages for guests. So if you've got somebody looking for Australia, Panama Canal, Hawaii, they're looking for the Med, we will have a ship there. We sail to over 300 different destinations all over the world, and there's always a sailing that you can kind of maximise customers' experience, put on a stay with you guys and the flight. So we're absolutely known as destination experts, and we have great leaders from a kind of tour point of view that are on board, and we do all that kind of content for guests before they go so they can get a bit more insight. And particularly somewhere like Alaska,
Perfect.
our lodges, where guests can really get that interactive experience. And really see what's out there. And we also bring puppies on board in Alaska. Who doesn't want to see a puppy in Alaska?
Like real ones?
Proper real ones, yes. We don't bring on fake puppies, we bring on real puppies. So yeah, from a destination point of view, absolutely we are there. So we will, we'll give that excellent service. A huge choice of food and drink. We've touched briefly on that,
Yeah.
but we do have our speciality dining, which I know that you've experienced previously
Yes.
before.
Oh, yes.
And it's great value for customers, and you've got things like our Crown Grill where you get lobster, fillet steak, 5-6 courses, and it's only $29. So it's really, really good value.
And you mentioned it before, but the pizza, the pizza restaurant, the Italian, that's got no supplements.
Absolutely
No supplement on there.
No supplements, and open at lunch and dinner.
Yeah, and it's a fantastic place to be.
It is, and on our newest ship, Enchanted, actually we have space outside, so if you're in the Med or the Caribbean and the weather's great, you can sit outside, you can have your pizza. They also do pastas, pizzas,
that's
desserts.
it. Good little starters.
Absolutely.
Great salads and
Really, really
beautiful
tasty.
wine to pair with it all.
And you can get it on room service
And
as
there's
well.
no charge.
And it's not free. All free and all very good, and all freshly made to order as well. So none of this, pre-made.
No.
Let's heat it up stuff. It's all completely fresh.
No, brilliant. Okay, so there's a lot of innovation in the cruising world at the moment. Okay, and I know that. Oh, it's going to be a few years now. You introduced some great innovation, which I have sampled only just last year. And it blew me away a little bit. Okay, so let's tell everybody about the medallion class. What is the medallion class?
So, as you're absolutely right, a few years ago we brought in the innovation that we call our medallion class ships, and it's now available on all of our ships. So, essentially, when you're on board, everybody is given a medallion, and I know you had one as well.
Yeah, I've got one here. Charlotte, can we get any of these? Okay, yeah,
Lovely.
there we go.
So when we talk about medallion class, we're talking about two things. First of all, we're talking about an app, and guests can download that app and they can do all their pre-cruise information. So they can update passport, they can put a picture, their credit card, and get completely ready to sail on the app. Then once they go to check in for the cruise at the port, they will all be done, and all they'll be given is their medallion. They then get on board as usual, and that app allows them to get then on the Wi-Fi, but you can also then order room service, drinks, food, wherever you are on the ship. And the reason you can do that is because of your medallion.
Yes.
So medallion works on GPS, so it always knows where you are. So So if you, as you said, went to the bar and they had your Cloudy Bay ready for
Yes.
you, that is because they knew
I was on
that
my
you
way.
were on your way.
Yes.
Because you don't have to sign for anything. You don't have to scan anything. You will go to a bar and they will see your picture will come up on their screen. They will see you're there and they will just organise that for you.
And it's perfect for when you're around the pool
Absolutely,
area
because you
as
don't
well.
need to move.
You do not need to
do
move.
not
You
need to
really
move.
don't.
So if you are comfortable and you're right into your book, but you really need a strawberry daiquiri to go with it, and the sun is beating down, you just go onto your phone, order your daiquiri, and it will come straight to you. And if you're in the Caribbean, it starts to rain, you need to move inside, you can move inside and they'll still find you because the medallion will show them exactly where you are. And it's a really great way of building customer service as well, because the guy, they will always know the guest's name. So they will always be able to talk to them, they will see their history. If you've cruised before, they will welcome you back on board and they will know that straight away. And you just use that for anything. So if you go to the shop to buy anything, you buy any duty free, again, you don't sign for anything, just scan your app. And that's it. Scan your app, scan your medallion.
Scan your medallion.
That's
And as you walk up to your stateroom door,
it magically opens.
it magically opens.
Magically opens. So the light will go green, the handle will click, and in you go. You don't need to get your card out. You also don't need to wear it on you or around your neck. So if you're going out in the evening, you stick it in your bag, stick it in your pocket, or you can buy some of the medallion accessories that you can get on board, which are a little wristwatch similar to this, or you can buy necklaces. Different people like different things.
It's a great concept, and
It
and moving forwards as well. It just runs with what's going on
It does.
in the world, doesn't it? Really.
Absolutely.
So, onboard experiences. Okay, there's probably a type of guest that you have on board, although you can never really type a guest, but you've got an average or a general type of guest.
We have, yeah. So I mean, our average age is quite a bit younger than some cruise lines. It's around 55. We get a lot of multi-generational families because there's something for everybody to do. We get a lot of people who want to explore because they like the fact that there's lots of different destinations.
Yeah.
So lots of different places for them to go. We are premium, so we get customers that want that premium level of service, that premium level of drinks and food when they're on board. But we have quite a big mix of new to cruise as well as those existing cruisers that cruise on a very regular basis. So people that enjoy the nice things in life, want to explore, want to see, absolutely are the type of guests that come on board a Princess Cruise.
You were talking about destinations earlier on. We didn't really hit on. I mean, you go to all these great destinations which JTA can package up, absolutely, and we love doing that for you and making up really great itineraries. I mean, we sent out a few offers yesterday. And we've got Las Vegas, we've got LA, we've got your cruise, we've got Australia, Asia. There's all of those sort of places you can do. But we don't talk about a lot is ex-UK or sailing from the UK.
Absolutely, and this year in particular has been so popular,
absolutely.
so popular. And from a guest point of view, we know that people are making decisions sometimes based on the airports and it being a bit of a challenge, and sometimes just based on the really good value that you get. But sailing out of Southampton, we've got sailings that go all the way down to the Med and the Canaries, depending on the length of the cruise. And we've also got cruises that go further north. So I was on a cruise and we went to Norway, Sweden and Denmark, and it was fabulous. Not done that area before. Very different from the fjords. Really hot actually, wasn't expecting it at all, hadn't kind of packed appropriately, but really great. And you can do that on a 7-night cruise. You'll only have a couple of days at sea. There's plenty to do while you're on board, but a really great opportunity. And we have some long port days. So in Copenhagen we were there till 11 o'clock at night, so guests could get off at 8 in the morning and really experience Copenhagen and get back on very late, get on and sail away. So yeah, really, really nice itineraries out from Southampton.
And the beautiful thing, like you say, at Southampton, not dealing with the airports at the moment with all these cancellations that are going through, and literally arrive in the port,
Absolutely.
nice and early, get on board. You holiday starts straight away, doesn't it?
It does. And normally in Southampton, you're on board by lunchtime. So you get on, you go straight for your pizza, then you go to the pool, hope we have a sunny sail away, and then away we go. And we do have a fab sail away party. Our cruise directors do an amazing job of having a fantastic sail away, and it's lovely to sail out from Southampton, and especially on a sunny day, and really get into that cruise.
Yeah, brilliant. Now, we've talked about this a little bit, we've touched on it. We've talked about the great specialty restaurants and using the medallion to order drinks and things. But do you have any packages as such for drinks? Or is there a sort of all-inclusive add-on that you can do with Princess Cruises?
Absolutely there is. So we have a Princess Plus package and a Princess Premier package. Our Princess Plus is £40 per person per day to add on in advance, and that includes your drinks up to $12. And just to give you context, that includes most cocktails, over 45 different types of wine, your coffee, so your Americano, your latte, anything like that you want, all of your soft drinks as well. You can also upgrade that to our Princess Premier, and that covers drinks up to $18. So that is pretty much everything, including your beautiful wine from New Zealand. Includes pretty much all of your premium cocktails as well. So and your top shelf spirits. So if people are, like to drink a particular type of rum or vodka or gin, and we know that it's a premium one, I would always opt for that one. They also include on both our packages gratuity, so that's what we say from a crew point of view. We also include the Wi-Fi, so on Princess Plus you'll get one device, on Princess Premier you'll get 4 devices, and if you've got 4 devices per person, you can pretty much have anything up and running at any one time.
I'd like to leave my device at home.
Well, you can, but if you're travelling with your family, the chances are the kids will want to go on at some point. And then again, the other option with the Princess Premier is specialty dining. It includes 2 specialty dinings per person while you're on board. So again, you get to really experience that, whether it's the Italian, the steak, or the French restaurant, and then a photo package. So you can capture the memories and you can get some print and some digital photos as well. All can be pre-booked before you go.
And the price of the premium package?
Premium is £60 per person.
So it's only £20 extra per day per person. Really, that's one more drink.
It is, indeed, especially with what you drink, it is one more drink. Absolutely.
Okay. So really good value for money.
Absolutely.
And definitely, I think if you've got a customer, or if you are a customer and you do like to enjoy a nice glass of wine with your lunch or dinner, a few strawberry daiquiris around the pool, it does build up. And this is the thing with cruising, it's not normally what you pay to get on a cruise, it's what you pay to get off. So if you can cover a majority of that cost before you travel, then you know where you are, and I think it's definitely a great value product to add on. I would definitely recommend it.
Absolutely, and I think the one key thing to take away from that is you can't buy it when you get on board, so you need to make sure that customers are aware, because when they get on, they have to pay for the individual items, so the Wi-Fi, the gratuities, the drinks. It's going to cost them probably 3 times the amount, so they won't be very happy if they're in that position. So really just have the conversation, understand what they're after. Do they if they want a couple of drinks a day and a couple of coffees, it's paid for itself. It really has.
Soon builds up. Now, dining, we've spoken about the specialty restaurants. The traditional dining, the main dining room, what are the options there?
Okay, so we have main dining that is open for breakfast. It's also open, obviously, for evening meal, and then on a sea day it will be open for lunch. You can pre-book your dining times with the app, so you can go on, and they're kind of 20-minute slots. So we don't have an early and a late sitting anymore. You can kind of book anything from 5:45 up until 9 o'clock in the evening. So huge amount of flexibility.
Absolutely.
So that's the main dining. We've got up to 3 main dining rooms on board, depending on how many guests we've got on at any one time. We've also then got our buffet, which is all on the top deck, and that has huge amounts of choice on there from a customer point of view, and that is open basically 24/7. There's always something, whether it's in the buffet or International Cafe. International Cafe, that's where you'll get all your specialty coffees, but you also get things like a McMuffin, obviously not a McMuffin, but very similar. You can get your breakfast pastries, sandwiches, afternoon tea, all those sorts of things. And the beautiful area in the atrium, which is open 3 decks, and that's where you can sit and kind of watch the world go by and enjoy your drinks, your afternoon tea. So lots and lots of options from that. We've also got the grill out back by the pool. That's all included as well. Or we've got sushi bar and our Salty Dog pub where you just pay per item. So a couple of dollars for a sushi roll, maybe $10 for a burger.
I always do this. I always talk about food at lunchtime.
Just get you in the mood, eh?
Have we got any people watching there? Yeah.
Everyone's just a bit shy today.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's because it's. I was going to say it's Monday. It's not Monday, is it? No. I mean, it's a fantastic product, and yes, if you guys at home or at work have got any questions, please do ask away. But I mean, Princess Cruises are quite underrated, I think. They don't shout out enough, but like you say, lovely itineraries around the Mediterranean, around Asia, Alaska. Really lots to do in Alaska, and the land packages that you can add on that go right up into McKinley, is it, and all that
the way
way
through. And we've just changed some of our deployment in Alaska as well. So now we've got a lot more sailings out of Vancouver.
Yes.
So it makes it a lot easier if you're trying to put it together with the Rocky Mountaineer and your flights from Calgary through the Rockies. So it really works from a guest point of view as well.
Fantastic. So these guys, okay. How can they access more with Princess Cruises?
So we have an academy training system which you can sign up to, and you can complete your modules. They take between 15 minutes and half an hour depending on the module. And once you've completed all of them, you will become a Commodore. Yes. And if you're a Commodore, you are then able to have what we call our graduation cruises. So just to recognise the time and the effort that you put in, we will give you a free cruise. So we've just given away a load of free cruises on Enchanted Princess and also on Emerald Princess. So if you complete that within the next 6 months after you've done it, you will then get that cruise offered out to you. You also get additional benefits if you sail yourself. So it means that you will go up to the kind of higher level captain circle. So you'll get invited to events, you'll get a mini bar, you'll get your laundry bag included, you'll get all sorts of different things. So when you sail, we recognise the fact that you've got that knowledge too. So it's just a way of building your knowledge and learning more about the product in a way that's manageable, because it's bite-sized chunks, but it really will then help bring the product to life for you as well.
It's really good. Now, I've done the Commodore training, but I had no annual leave left for this year to take any cruises.
Oh, sorry about that.
I know. Will you do some more next year?
We'll try just for you.
I think I owe JTA some days. Oh no, that's a fantastic opportunity there. So, please do, everybody, try and access the training. It's not only good for that side, but it's for your product knowledge as well, and for actually speaking to your customers. We can really sell it. Our cruise team are fantastic, and they've been on all of these cruises. But if you've got a bit of extra knowledge as well, it always helps, doesn't it?
Absolutely, helps you bring it to life.
Absolutely. So that's fantastic. So we've learned all about the medallion class. We know that it can follow you around, and actually this would have been very good for Charlotte. So she can just order a gin and tonic whenever she's walking around.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely, and keep walking. We've learned about the drinks packages. Okay, so from £40 per person per day for the Princess Plus, or the premium package from just £60 per person per day, and really great value for money, and all the incredible destinations you go to. Now we're in a new month. It's August. You are Cruise Line of the Month.
We are indeed.
With JTA. So we've got a great incentive with you guys at the moment. And if you didn't see the email yesterday, have a look for it, because there are some cracking deals on there. Just tell us what the campaign is then for this month for you.
So our campaign from a consumer point of view is onboard credit. So your guests can get up to $500 onboard credit if they're booking a 2023 cruise and beyond. So with that onboard credit, they can use that in the spa, on shore excursions. They can use it for additional photos, additional specialty dining. So it's really, it's just a thank you to them again for booking, and they can use that money however they like when they're on board. So it depends what cruise you book, how much onboard credit, and what cabin grade, and the length, etc. But your guys will be able to go in detail with them what they get from a campaign point of view.
Absolutely, they will indeed. There has never been a better time to book. You're going to get increased incentives from JTA, and which you can do through JTA rewards. Plus, your customers can benefit with some of the great onboard spend. It's fantastic. So, you've got a Facebook agent page, or Princess Cruises ad?
Princess Cruises, just pop onto Princess Cruises. Literally type it in on your Facebook, it will come up, and you can either follow or you can ask to kind of join the groups. And we post we post offers, we post updates, video content as well. So if you've got a Facebook page that you share with your customers, you can share that video content on as well. And we've got lots of new exciting. We've got new class of ship due to be coming in the next few months. We'll find out more information, so we'll share that with you. And we're also going to have more content going on sale for 24 as well, so you guys will get more insight into that too.
Fantastic. So much of an opportunity there. We want you all to cash in on it as well. Great to have all of these options, and there is a ship literally everywhere, so which is fantastic. And I want to say a great big thank you for coming up to see us today.
Thank you for having me.
Because you've come up on the train, you've come to Birmingham in the Commonwealth.
I know, I know.
Can I just say, it was my little birthday yesterday, okay, and I went into the centre of Birmingham to go and soak up the atmosphere.
Oh, I bet
it was truly amazing. And I was asked 5 times by West Midlands Police, am I lost? Do I look that simple? I mean, that was a question I was asking us. I was walking around in circles.
There you go.
There we go. I normally do that. But no, thank you for coming all the way to Birmingham.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us in here. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you again next week on Tuesday Cruise Day. If you've got any questions, please do ask away. Other than that, do enjoy. Thank you for bearing with us, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
and goodbye
everyone.
for now.
Bye.